Hello, I am temporarily back. Currently I'm still stuck in exam phase, but I should do at least a short video so that you guys know that I'm alive. Anyway, this video will be the Valentine's Day themed video, and hopefully it comes out in the same week. Let's see how well this will age. But I'm not going to do a Does the Operator Love You video or something that has been done before. I am here to talk about content, about new things to add to the game. With this, let's talk about, should Arknights introduce oathing or some sort of Valentine's event? Well then, why is it that I want something like this in the first place? I'm going to be real with you. I may or may not have been playing a few other gachas, and those that I play have had their Valentine's events already. And every time I think to myself, this would be nice to have in Arknights. Seeing how we already have a trust system in the game, I never really had any idea why trust goes to 200%. Wouldn't anything above 100% trust be considered affection or something else that goes beyond trust? And this pretty much was the idea that inspired this entire video. And with a side bit of Grand Blue Fantasy. But let's first of all talk about a simple topic. What would a quote-unquote Valentine's event even look like in Arknights? What would we get? Since Arknights thinks we are lonely and instead gives us Trials for Navigator, where we can be together with all our favorite bosses. We definitely need something a bit more light-hearted and something that is not infuriating to play at times. And in this case, the simplest event they could do, and the simplest thing they can make, would be chocolate. The classical Japanese tradition of gifting chocolate. In regards to what the chocolate would do, it would give you material, LMD, EXP cards or sanity, or a mix out of all of them. But some of you might be thinking, this sounds extremely busted. We have 315 operators if we go by CN. And you would be right. It would be a lot of stuff. So to balance it out, let's give our trust meter another use. Meaning, only operators with 200 trust will give you some sweet chocolate. And if you have all 315 operators maxed out in trust, then it will be low rarity materials and small amounts of XP, LMD and sanity. Or simply put it, in general it will be these low amounts of materials. But of course this would not be good enough for Valentine's event if we are honest. Time to add the cherry on top. Some more lore for operators in regards to how they feel and what they think. Giving them even more character would definitely be a perfect roundup to the chocolate. This would definitely make for a simple Valentine's event where you just have to give our operators a few lines of dialogue every year. But let's go to the other interesting idea I had. Let's talk about the idea of oathing. But first of all, let's clear up some things. With oathing, I don't imply marriage. Meaning no marrying children, because I know Arknights has some underage characters. It will be more like a deeper bond or deeper trust, depending on what operator we are talking about. Just like the other idea, this feature will only be available on operators with 200% trust, and oathing links or whatever equivalent will be rare to obtain. It will also give exclusive stories for the character, fleshing out a character a bit more here and there. I don't know if itself this system would be boring, we need to give it a bit more spice. Since it is an extension of the trust system, this mechanic should also add some more trust bonuses, and some that are actually useful. I'm not just talking about adding on top of the existing trust bonuses, I'm adding meaning of adding new stuff, so even like ASPD if necessary, or just if they don't get attack, give them attack. Maybe then my Frostleaf will finally deal some decent amount of damage. Of course, I see all of the problems with the system. Strong operators will become stronger, and this will be a new meta thing. We know that most of us are going to oath Surta so that she gets even stronger, or Thorns, or Mountain, or whoever else there is. But honestly, I don't care. I just want to show off characters that I really care about, and it's not like operators are getting stronger anyways. It would kinda be like an alternative to modules, but just in terms of stats. And now we have to mention one more thing. Would a system like this even fit into the world of Arknights? I mean, there is a reason why we haven't gotten something similar to it yet. The answer would be a good old yesn't. While the main story definitely is meant to be a bit more on the darker side, and some events like IS-2, IS-3 and everything related to Seaborns emphasizing this point. Arknights had its fair share of light-hearted events like So Long Adele. We fight cheap, it can't be that dark. I haven't read the story for that event yet, or some other events like the current rerun of Ideal City, so a Valentines event wouldn't be all too out of place. It would make for a nice change of pace, having some downtime from all of the dark stories and suffering occurring throughout them. And this should do it for this video. Hopefully in like 2 weeks I will be back to regular schedule, but only time will tell. Thank you for watching, consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you again, hopefully very soon. Goodbye.